Yeah. All right, let's cut. Cut.
Okay.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to another edition of preview video for our weekly Kansas City estate and consignment auction. We have many goods available for your bidding pleasure. For instance, many pieces of jewelry, watches, necklaces, a rabbit fur collar, an owl, brooches, more jewelry, looks like some miscellaneous shotgun shells and stuff, more jewelry, some tools, including a flashlight ear pick.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, freaking earwig. Be glad you had that sucker. You ever had an earwig?
I don't even know what that is.
It's this bug that like crawls inside your ear.
Oh, great. It's my new worst nightmare.
Oh, it
Thank
is.
you.
Yeah. A friend of mine had it happen to him in Colombia
He died?
years ago. No, but hurt. So old Kansas City baseball cards.
Cool.
Pretty cool. More jewelry in there. Looks like a Buck Rogers gun, maybe. Nice new Mars rack tom. Some trains. Here's some of these old negatives. And a bunch of old photos in here. There's some military photos in here as well. I think from when the guy was stationed in Germany. Star Wars dudes. Here's a little toy drum with all the World War II era with all the divisions insignia on there. More jewelry. I'm gonna turn this around.
Okay.
But yeah, that bug went in his ear, and then it was at the just out on like 9th Street in Columbia, and then people were pouring their drinks in his ear and stuff. But that did not work. Pocket knives, more jewelry, a bunch of these little gauges. This is like a Western Flyer bicycle thing, I guess. Ooh, buying at auction. From page 31. Even in the large cities, pieces have been sold over and over. Dealers or collectors sometimes become hard-pressed for money, and the materials again go through the auction process. I've had auctioneers tell me they have sold valuable pieces a number of times to as many different buyers over a period of years, several times through the death of the owner. Well, that rings true. 1940 something? 1942, still true today. So there's coins, there's sterling jewelry. Here's like a picture, World War II bomber, the nose art. It's rare to find the pictures with nose art in them. Here are a bunch of pictures of British aircraft. Looks like that's a US one. But you know, taken out of the window of another aircraft.
What's that card thing?
It's got to be a reproduction. It's like Vietnam War, like 101st Airborne guys would leave these on the bodies of the Viet Cong, like coming for you next. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think these are neat. These little pictures, 1950s of kids being kids. And time of segregation. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of cute. Here, this is cool too. Here's the guy's photo, and then all of his World War II paperwork. World War II pilot. Yeah.
Cool.
So anyway, yeah, more stuff over there.
Okay.
Dilly keeps freaking me out. I'm thinking it's a person. There's some jewelry in here. Neat jewelry box. Old Coca-Cola New Coke. Rotary dial phone. Sorry.
You're fine.
Some 45 records. Probably another. Look at that.
No.
Yep. That's cool. Well, a lot of stuff up here. That's all right. I think he's a.
Tape player.
He's
I
a
think.
he's a cassette player, I think. Oh, R2.
Cute.
Yeah, not a lot of stuff up here. So, hour and a half up front, probably. Some cool Rio Grande railroads. Railroad metal signs. I believe they're double-sided. Cigar box fiddle. Some petrified wood. Rio Grande Railroad Manual of Procedures from the 40s.
Is
Pretty
this
neat.
something?
Yeah, it's a planter.
Okay.
More jewelry and little charms and stuff, and some paperwork, paperweights and old toys. Lone Wolf series. That's what Vaughn is. It's a Lone Wolf.
Okay.
Sigma male.
That's mean.
That's Vaughn Kruger. Goes at his own.
Sure.
Takes care of business first. Worries about all that other stuff last.
Just a man and his raccoons.
There is a ship.
This is looking awful. Nothing. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I don't either.
Okay, good.
Neat stuff up there. Hard to tell about this auction. I can't tell anymore at all. It's gonna happen. Looks like some brewery stuff there. There is a pedal tractor. And a crazy looking old tricycle. A couple vintage Kansas City things. Nice piece of cookware there. Super expensive new. Some, I believe those are lights or something like that. And some old Budman decals, stickers, a pyramid box, Herman Miller chair. Where you want to go? Oh yeah, you like to go there.
Yep.
World War II Canadian overcoat. Vintage Pendleton. The vintage blanket. Oh, that's what that sound has been. Roaring fire. Oh, I don't think we should have
So
a fire
warm.
going back there.
It's so warm.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, try it.
Ooh, you're joking. A radio. A lamp. Budweiser beer case. A couple of ammo boxes. Sports Center. Books and ephemera. Wii, I guess. Maybe some other game things in there. Oh, these are cool. I remember those when I was a wee lad. Oh, that's kind of cool. Little locking jewelry cases. Taking it on the road. Big battleship. George Washington. Neat old frame. Like some arrowheads and maybe some presidential stuff and old postcards and some military things. Coca-Cola NOS. What's he mean? What's that mean? What does Vaughn mean by NOS?
Not open, sucker.
Maybe not. Never open. No, because they're just in regular bags. I think they're pajamas.
What?
48 star multi-piece construction flag. Int Equipment Co. Kansas City radio stand.
Okay.
I bet he pulls this out. I'm not sure what's going on here. He laid all this out, so some old books. Huh. Interesting.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. This is his stuff, so I imagine he's gonna pull it up front. Okay. So look, game table, some railroad stuff, World War II maps, the old Missouri map, old signed Malay thing. Uncle Pete.
Oh, tell him I said hi.
Are you telling him right now?
Oh, hi, Uncle Pete.
I don't know if Uncle Pete watches the video or not.
And that I washed my mouth out with soap.
There's that ghillie suit, like a sniper thing, swamp thing. Kind of cool. Something you don't see every day.
What do you want to do this?
I don't care.
Okay.
Then it looks like there's some gas masks and military stuff. Here is an engraving machine. I believe yeah, it's missing like a small engine, a small belt on it, I guess. Then a lot of like brand new, not brand new, but I mean, newer military stuff. Like the Camelback packs, some flak jackets.
Do you want to do this since
Sure.
it's military too?
Then looks like there's a training helmet liner, World War II. Yeah, World War II with the gold grommet there. Maybe some sort of tanker helmet or something like that. Vaughn said they figured this out. What country it was from or whatever. Another tanker helmet, Russian maybe. And some military books. Looks like there's Bill Maudlin. Some World War II German plate. 7th Cavalry. Copper piece or brass piece, bronze piece. A lot of military footgear and more, but these are freaking expensive. 12 regular, 9.5, 12 paratrooper boots. See the heels go that way so they don't get caught up on the lip when they're jumping out of the airplane or helicopter. More footwear, more magazines and ephemera. Then look, here's some more like flak jacket liners. I don't think there's anything in there. Rucksacks, sleeping bag, lightweight sleeping bag. Surprised. Then there's some more. There's West Point, Korean looking, or maybe Vietnam Ranger. That's a nice World War II piece. It's the B11, type B11.
It had a little tag on it. Maybe not.
So look that up, type B11. Then, I don't know if this is the same or not, but we don't normally do vintage clothes because it's just not what we do, but we do sometimes, and these are cool. likely most of all that is going to go one money. We might do choice a couple of times. But we're not spending all night over there. This is cool. This is an airplane target. I guess they would pull this behind an airplane and then shoot at it. It even has its like oilcloth and stuff in there. Old football game, some models. More military bags and stuff. Kind of first aid looking to me from here. Yep. Oh yeah, that's some pretty neat stuff, really. Then kind of miscellaneous stuff over here. Some toys and some tools. And nice sewing machine. Smoke stand. Records, more records. That's a cute little antique piece of furniture there, kind of hiding out. And there's some pennants and some sports stuff. A neat old-timey basketball shirt. Just weird hodgepodge of.
What's this?
It's a vacuum.
Okay.
Old-time vacuum. Apparently they sell for a bunch of money. This was a cool little box of like all this Lionel Railroad toy train stuff. These are kind of neat little alarms that you can put on your windows and doors. This bike, a Raleigh Limited 3, made in England. Really pretty expensive. These semi-truck signs. Flip them over, see different things. Then mid-century coffee table, a couple folding chairs. Here's a couple of rugs. And here is a nice cedar chest, really nice piece. Sturdy, appears to be. Let's see, then we can go over here. And here is an Asian paper umbrella. There's a fake fireplace. There's an old Electrolux vacuum. Just kind of some weird stuff over here. Dang, bunch of Bluetooth headphones. Some paperweights. Some other stuff. There's a Zen cat just chilling out. Then we go to this table after that, and there are some toys. And some looks like some silver plate. There's some weird stuff. Then get into some cool Star Wars stuff. He-Man stuff, more Star Wars. And look at this. Look at all this He-Man stuff. That ought to do really well. That's a lot.
Okay.
Star Wars, I think. More He-Man stuff here. Some license plates. More records. Or Ewok Village or something like that. Then what are we doing back here? There's like a big rug, some sort of rowing machine, a couple pieces of furniture, chest of drawers, or dressers,
Pong ping.
pong ping table, sewing machines and their cabinets. Some kind of funky 80s little side tables there. I kind of like those. Then all these like restaurant tables or something. But we got them for you if you want them. And then check this out. We couldn't get it going, but I mean, no surprise. This is cool. Record or turntable, TV, tuner. So cool. And there's a couple lamps over there and some artwork. I guess you call it that. Some shelves and, you know, kind of utilitarian stuff. And what that is. Cute little piece of furniture there. That is either, but it's vintage fabric. The return of the Bear Wiz posters. My gosh, we have sold so many of these. Look it up. It's like a beer company that started for a while and then they got sued and da da da. Some like little ironic metal sign reproductions. It's cool industrial lights. Box of electronic cards. Those generally don't take very long. Unless it's something special. And then there's some stuff on the wall. Imagine we hit 20 bucks, maybe more, a couple of times over there before it drops quickly. Then another big table of vinyl.
Amma. Chill out.
Those are neat. Some cool stuff on the wall. Then a bunch of toys and some big, larger scale vinyl trains.
You did that.
then more over here. This is actually probably would be a really good deal if you get it going. Looks like it probably needs power supply. Oh, of course, that might be in here. All these cameras. I mean, those are nice cameras. Somebody moved out of their building. They're not taking my cameras. No, I can get back my deposit. I'll take all the cameras then. Yeah, that was probably $3,000.
Yeah, those things are not cheap.
Ugh, I hate it when they put shoes on the table, but I guess these are actually probably pretty nice. And then a whole lot of that's uranium glass. Might end up moving up front, might not. All right, well, I guess that brings us to the end of our journey for this week. It's auction. Yeah, my friends. Thank you very much. And as they say, see you on Thursday.